What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV, the one place on YouTube where we adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I got to let y'all in on something. I am starting a new channel called Chat West, and a lot of my videos or all of the videos regarding me will be on Chat West. I will be talking about entertainment. I will be talking about movies. I will be talking about life and just giving my opinion on certain things. I want to create a YouTube channel that is solely focused on one particular situation, which is me. So you won't get a lot of the scripted stuff, Mona and all of that stuff on that channel. It'll just be me giving my opinione on certain things that is occurring in the world. Okay. And so I'm minding my business, surfing on the internet. And then I see an Instagram post from Out Magazine regarding Khalid being outed. So then I Googled his name, and immediately Google, being messy, has a search saying Khalid outed. And so I clicked on it, and the article is a very interesting read. The reason why it's interesting is because I follow like a lot of the adult web people on X and Twitter. And when I saw this post stating that the person that outed him was Hugo Almonte, if I'm saying his name correctly, I was like, wait, what? For real? Because in my mind, Hugo is fine as hell. Beautiful man. Beautiful, beautiful man. Beautiful gowns, right? And then I'm thinking, Hugo, Khalid, what was this situation? Was it mutual? Was it, a beneficial situation for Hugo? Was it, I don't know what, in my mind, I'm like, what kind of situation was this? And the reason why I say that is because Hugo looks the way that he looks. Khalid is young and just out here and doing music. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out, being nosy and just really kind of questioning, because I live in the life and I've been in this life for a long time. So the term outed is still a thing, and it's crazy to me. When I was growing up back in the way days, born in the 80s, being outed was that just wasn't really a thing in my world, because if you were gay, you were gay, and if you weren't, you weren't. Or if you were gay and didn't want the world to know, which was typically a lot of us, then you were on the DL and you just were trying to get through and get by and learn about being gay, but not really get into being gay because you didn't want people in your business and you didn't want your family to know, and you didn't want the work to know, whatever. I was DL up until my cousin ended up telling my best friend, because my best friend didn't know. Well, she knew, I just didn't proclaim it to be a thing. And so ever since then, I was like, okay, well, whatever, I'm out, I guess. But I never entered into a room or went to my family and said, Mom, I'm gay. Dad, I'm gay. Never been a thing for me, because straight people don't have to do it. So why would I even think that I would have to enter a room and say and announce what my sexuality is and what I prefer? And so being brought up in that time and now looking at the situations that occur in the social media universe and the entertainment universe, this industry in and of itself is just a lot of corruption, a lot of secrets, a lot of lies, a lot of, manipulation, a lot of deceit. And so coupled all of what I just said with what I know happens in this world through my culture or with my people, my mind is like, I wonder what the situation was. Now, I dig a little deeper. I read the entire article, and then I go to Hugo's Twitter because I've seen his stuff, and both situations are extremely different. Obviously, the article throughout magazine is going to just relay the information, but Hugo's Twitter just really seems rather angry and filled with hate. And it's like, wow, like, why are we here? So let's get into Hugo's Twitter. So Hugo's Twitter says, Be at Ninja lied and said that I broke into his house because I didn't want him. And then you see Khalid laying his head on Hugo's chest. Okay. Then right after that, you see a post with Monique talking to, the Breakfast Club when she was going through what she was going through. And Hugo states, y'all really, really want me to blow this ish up. Then we see another tweet saying, I was dating this dumb, bleep singer. He's ugly as F, but he tried to set me up and lie and say I broke into his house because I broke up with him. Like, why would I go to your house and do all that if I broke up with you, dumbass? Then we see another one. One of your favorite gay R&B singers offered me pink. I declined, effing crackhead. Stop letting these people in the industry. Then we see another tweet. One of your favorite gay rappers ate my bleep. One of your favorite gay R&B singers sucked my and it was really bad. Then we get another one. I hate all the gay artists that are out right now. They're dumb as F, ugly as F, and shitty as F. Very, very interesting tweets. Then right before that, we see him saying he was hacked last night. I would never speak out and have my own thought process. I'm like, wow, like this is a lot, right? And then in my mind, I'm like, so is he one of those pretty gays that like think that his crap doesn't stink and like talks badly about people or whatever the case may be? I don't know. I don't know the guy, but there is a group of those individuals, and not necessarily to attach gay to that, because there are a lot of individuals that know that they're physically beautiful or what society would deem as fine as hell, and they treat people poorly. They get over on people. They, have pretty privilege, and they just do whatever the hell they want, and they never have to worry about anything. I wonder if Hugo is one of those types of people, or maybe he's a nice person and maybe he feels slighted. I don't know, but I look at Khalid. So let me look at Khalid real quick, right? From the moment I saw him, I just thought that he was gay. There was nothing about Khalid that said straight to me. And it's just because I've been around for a while and my gaydar works, Not to say that there aren't a lot of, softer, pleasant, straight men out there. They exist. But in terms of like the music industry, I mean, look at Ricky Martin. I mean, there are a lot of individuals. Look at what's the white boy that just made it seem like he was wanting to out himself? Y'all know who it is. All of these, not all, a lot of these individuals that live this fancy lifestyle are either bisexual or gay. Okay. And a lot of these individuals hide because they feel to this day that the music industry or the world as a whole will not accept them, and they won't be able to continue to make the money that they make. I don't know Khalid's situation. According to his post, I'm going to read him in a second. The way I read his post and interpret his post is like he's never really been like DL. He just lives his life and doesn't, broadcast what he does. And I don't have a problem with that. If that's how his life is, I should not have to know that he's gay if he's a musician. I should not have to know that he likes men or whatever term is coined for him just because he has women in his video and he's singing about women in his video. I know many of members of the LGBTQ, specifically talking about men that are musicians that proclaim their love visually on a music video to a woman. Boggles my mind, but I feel like music is music and you should be able to attach yourself to it and relate to it regardless. But you'll never see a known straight man visually, sing to or rap to the same sex. Is just unheard of. We live in a very heteronormative world, and unfortunately we're imprisoned with that simple thought of man meets woman, woman meets man, they have kids, and that's just the world we should be living in. But gay people have been around for a very, very, very long time. And it's just interesting that we'll never know a lot of these people that hide or whatever the case may be. And My question to y'all is, should we know? Should we know who is gay, bisexual, whatever they want to coin themselves? Is it our business? Should we feel like we're getting something by knowing this specific business or information? And for me, my response is I don't care if someone is gay. I don't need to know if they are or aren't. Depending, not even depending on their business or whatever, it's just none of my business. So, like, if Chris Brown was to all of a sudden come out and say, I'm gay, that's not going to make me buy his music more. That's not going to make me look at him differently or whatever. It's going to be like, dang, I wish, you would have felt comfortable enough to like live your life. Not saying that Chris Brown is gay or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of like a lot of these actors and musicians that get outed, to me, it's not hot to out someone. To me, it's none of my business. To me, it's none of anyone's business. And quite frankly, I think it's still very dangerous to out someone because you never know what specific life they may lead, what area of the world they may live in, or whatever is going on, business wise or whatever. There are a lot of individuals that are still closed minded to the thought of LGBTQ being just a simple thing and living and breathing and just being normal and human, that Khalid may lose business deals. Khalid may not be able to write and or produce for other musicians because they don't like gays. Whatever the case may be, it's like interrupting someone's life by putting their personal business out there is insane. Let's look at some of the comments that Hugo has received on his Twitter.